What is up, my fishing friends? You just saw a few materials falling down from the sky. Well, let's tie a jig. Let's start with, got these little heads here, and I'm trying to remember who makes them, but they're like a big eye head, and I think it's Crappie Sticks or someone that makes them, but great little heads. But I don't need this little keeper on there, so let's kind of get rid of that. Just gonna take some pliers and bend that so that that's kind of out of the way. Just takes a little second to kind of flatten it out, and you can see much better. So let's lock this into the vise. And this is gonna be a really, really simple but super effective crappie jig. Hope you dig it. We're tying with some bright orange, they call it fluorescent fire orange thread. It's 210 veneer, or 210 denier, sorry. I'm a woodworker too, so I think of veneers and things like that. So anyway, 210 denier, little drop of glue right there. Gotta love the super glue Loctite control. And just gonna get our wrap started. Okay, and we're just gonna cut this end off here. And wrap it back to the head. And then we'll go back halfway down. Right there is good. Okay, so let's see what we got here. I'll move that a little closer for you so you can see it a little better. Okay, now, first thing we had on our list here is one of the things that fell from the sky. This nice little piece of marabou. And we're just gonna have a nice little marabou tail. This is gonna be a pretty simple crappie jig. Don't need a super long tail. Really just kind of want this about the length there. And let's clip off the excess. Right there. Let's see what we got. And yeah, that there looks pretty good. So let's go ahead and do a loose wrap or two. And let's make sure that this is kind of going all over the jig, so evenly distributed. And then once we have that evenly distributed, let's go ahead. I got this sticking to my finger, and lock it all down. You can see I'm kind of getting rid of the fuzzies as we go. Okay, so we got most of our tail. I am going to add one thing that wasn't falling from the sky, but it's going to be this little fish flash here. And I'm just going to add a few strands of it because it won't need a lot. So let's take a few strands here, and I'm going to do the loose wrap and lock that into place. And then I'm going to move that to the other side here for you to see. And I want that to be kind of centered, so let's do that. Yep, there's good. And we're gonna lock it in place, wrap it back, and then wrap it forward. And let's clip these. I usually clip these about 1/16 of an inch back behind the tail, just a little bit past the tail. And that's gonna make it very, very appealing to the crappie from below here. I had one more piece here. Okay, next up, a little bit of chenille. Not the captain in chenille, just plain old chenille. Okay, bad joke. Anyway, just gonna get this in place here and kind of do a loose wrap or two around it to lock it in. Go forward, and I'm gonna go all the way back to where the tail and the chenille are gonna meet, and I'm gonna go forward here, and we're almost done with our great little jig here. So let's go ahead, and I am just going to, instead of using a device to wrap it, I am just gonna wrap it like this. So let's go. Get a couple of good wraps on that. And we just wanna have nice, tight wraps to the body. Piece of cake. Turn it around, around until we get to the head. Run that one, and I'm gonna run this right behind that, and then I'm gonna run 2 in front, and then I'm gonna run 1, 2 behind, and 1, 2 in front. And that just locks all of this into place. I'm going to take the scissors, and I'm gonna clip the tag end of the chenille. I wanna clip that nice and close. Okay. Now we're almost done. Let's do a couple of wraps here. Make a nice little collar. And get my whip finisher. I'm gonna do 5 little whips at the end. And then we're basically done. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Piece of cake. Pull her tight. Clip that, and we have a crappie jig. All I have left to do is this, put a little bit of this UV, it's Loon Outdoors UV clear finish on there. So I'm gonna do that and just put a little bit on those threads. Helps keep it all protected and make it last longer. And this UV clear finish is awesome because you brush it on and you use this little UV light here. Woohoo! And that's what cures this. So this will cure in just seconds. Basically, I'm just gonna go around here and I'll make 2 rotations with this. And there we go. We have a crappie jig ready to catch fish. Now look at this little bad boy here. Let me put this, get my hands out of the way. Tell me that won't catch crappie in your lake. Oh yeah, it will for sure. Anyway, hope this helps. Hope you tie some great jigs. Have a great day today. If you get a chance, make some comments in the thread. See if you like this jig, if you want more like that, or what I can do for you there. And I appreciate y'all for watching. And I hope you want to subscribe and like the video. Other than that, you have a great day. Peace.